Thanks to all the wonderful Aptera investors, my fellow Aptera reservation holders, and our Aptera curious friends for tuning in again. In this video, I'm going to recap week 37 of Aptera's Accelerator Program, which ran from October 6th to October 12th. My numbers are based on the October 13th, 7:17 a.m. update. Nothing I say in this video should be considered investment advice. I am not an accountant or financial advisor. Please do your own research before investing, and investing, especially in a pre-production startup company, is very risky. Aptera is still looking for a large-scale investment from an institutional investor or a significant grant to start full production. Aptera's total raised from crowdfunding is now almost $24 million between Republic and the Accelerator Program. Republic reports an increase from last week of $21,809 to reach almost $1,540,000 raised, but only added 5 new investors. The Accelerator Program also had a decent week 37. We saw an increase of investments of about $164,000, which was an increase of about $23,000 over week 36. This brings the Accelerator Program's total to just over $22.43 million raised so far. Even though the total invested was more than last week, there were changes in fewer weeks than last week. Week 37 had an increase of about $75,000. Weeks 1 and 9 were very strong, with each adding about $20,000. It is great to see early investors still contributing healthy amounts. We should expect this to continue as Aptera releases even more news about preparing their production intent vehicles. Week 76 added a solid number of new investors with 10. The trend for the last 5 weeks has been going down and will likely continue until we get some significant news of the production intent vehicles. Most of the investors were added in week 37 with 7 new investors. The other 3 investors were spread out over 1 each for weeks 8, 32, and 36. This means week 37 brings the total number of investors to 1,465, leaving only 535 vehicle spots left. Aptera only added 2 prior investors for a total of 797, and 8 new investors for a new total of 668. This was just enough to shift the balance, so we have 46% of the investors being new to Aptera. With the growth of new investors consistently outpacing prior investors, it is really making it possible that new investors could make up 50% of the investments raised through the program. New investors are now at 48% of the total raised. New investors increased their total to over $10.83 million, but prior investors still have a healthy lead with $11.6 million raised. Week 37 had an average investment of only $10,526.14, but with the number of people adding to their prior investments, the program overall average increased by $7.50 to reach a new total of $15,311.34. If this average holds for the rest of the program, the Accelerator Program should net around $30 million. For the 4th week in a row, there were no changes to the top 15 Accelerator investors. For the 8th week in a row, there was no change to the top 15 vehicle spot leaderboard. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, like and share to help our channel grow. And below you'll find links to our website, Evolv-Electric.org, our Twitter and Instagram